match number 2 is going to be ZETA Division versus Full Sense.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, we had the Japanese believer, and even he.
Yeah, what happened?
I just don't think it's gonna be ready, man. Like, I mean, like there was like this moment right at Red Bull Homegrounds where they freaking beat G2 in a BO1, and then they beat Fnatic in a BO1, and you're like, it's finally time, it's happening. And then the rest of the off season, I was like, oh no, no. They lost to Full Sense's original team before they got picked up the old Talon roster at Soup, and things have looked a little shaky. And on top of that, you lose Dep. You lose Dep to Reject. He goes down to tier 2, and I just wanted to scream. I don't have any more hair to pull out, so I couldn't do that. And it just, man, the whole thing is a mess in Japan because of the success of itself. Like I could go on a rant, and maybe I will, but I can't doubt this Full Sense team right now. I'm really confident in what they're doing. I think obviously with Cruz shifting over to coach, he is going to do a really nice job. I think he learned a lot from Frost. He was very close with Frost. So a lot of the tactical ideas, strategic ideas, and also how to manage that team, which he was kind of doing anyway, since he was translating a lot what Frost was saying. So I think he's a perfect fit for this. I think Leviathan is going to be just fine going in with these other 4 boys who are absolute fraggers. I can't in good conscience go for ZETA here, even though I would love to be proven very, very wrong. But you're losing a ton of firepower, man, especially with Dep gone. Like this is going to be rough for ZETA, I feel like, to start the year.
You don't think Shota will be able to spread his wings?
I hope. I mean,
on a second chance,
he had that unbelievable ace on Split in tier 2 when he went to Mirage, right? Like that was one of the nastiest aces you will ever see. And you can see he's clearly capable of it. And maybe like he's one of those players we've seen he's really good with sheriffs. Like maybe the Bandit fits him nicely and he can put that to really good use, and ZETA can get some ecos going and kind of turn things around. Eco's a good player. Speaking of, you know, we've seen glimpses of him being pretty good, but at times he was pretty lackluster on the, you know, think back to Neon in like 2023 when he's on Gen.G. So I just have a bunch of big question marks. Sugar Zero's first outing is an IGL. You know, like all these things kind of just, it isn't looking good. I mean, yes, Minnie's there. Yes, he's a very, very, very good coach, but it just, I think pound for pound, there's just so much firepower in this Full Sense squad that a lot of teams are going to struggle against them, I feel like.
Yeah, I think you're right as well. I think, dude, if the ultimate Japanese believer and the ultimate Full Sense hater is still going for Full Sense, then yeah, I'm super worried. Yeah, I can't get on board with it until I see something decent in officials. I can't really get on board anything ZETA-wise, and it's just gonna be fun to see Mini lose some games, to be honest. So
about time, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, what are the chances that ZETA Division pick this day as the one day they're going to be good? I mean, they can't do it for the first game of the season. That would be ridiculous. They need to wait later in the season. Also, Full Sense have to win this game, because what I really want to happen is for Full Sense to play against DRX and for Cruz to also refuse to fist bump Termi and just continue the rivalry.
Continue the hate.
Yeah.
I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
So good.
I don't, man, Cruz is so nice. I don't know.
No, I think Cruz will. I think Cruz will extend. No, he'll fist bump. But whether he'll get a fist bump back is the problem.
God, if he doesn't, that'd be so funny.
I don't think he will. But
he will, dude. He was always. I think Termi was always respectful of the teams, right, of the players.
Termi, just so we're clear, Termi didn't fist bump Jovi on RRQ during Soup.
Yeah, but that's the coaches, dude. They're like connected.
True. All right.
I think you'll have the respect for the players.
You'll have 3 teams. He's going to refuse to fist bump Global, RRQ, and
DFM versus Gen.G, the last match of week 1. And
he's done it! He's done
back.
it! Let's go!
Back. He's found a new ship.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Paper Thin votes for DFM. The 3 of us vote for Gen.G. You have the floor, Paper Thin.
We're hoisting the sails. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I swear.
The sails.
Yeah. Well, it's a ship. Some ships have sails. Maybe we're turning the engines on. I don't know.
Thing. You're stuck in the past.
That's true. That's true. I am the oldest member of this show. So Look, I really, first of all, think that DFM genuinely made upgrades in terms of what their overall sort of roster looks like, right? Like Kaide and Yatsuka, I think, are upgrades. Even though GN did start to look really good at the end of the last year, I think there's just a little bit more cohesion here. I think you're bringing in the best coach possible with Vors from Riddle Order, and that's as good as it's going to get right now in Japan in terms of coaching. Like, that's just straight up the end of the story. If you're not willing to bring in a foreign coach, that's going to be your best one. The guy who's proven that he can win out tier 2 multiple times in his region, brings in a couple guys from that squad as well. I think, when you look at the duelist matchup, I take May right now over Texture, just barely, but I do. I think he's a slightly better overall player in most regards, except for Raze. So I think the map pool I really like here for DFM as well. Pearl is pretty good for them. Abyss, they were one of the best Abyss teams in Pacific. If you go back to Kickoff last year, they beat Gen.G on that map. So I think if you can manage this map draft well as DFM and come in with some good ideas of your own, I think you have a really, really good shot here to take them down and kind of pull out what most people consider a pretty big upset. Yes, pound for pound, Gen.G probably has better firepower. That's hard to argue that they don't. But I think there are worlds here where you've got the ability to put May in positions where you can play Jet, where you can play Yoru, really take things over. You have some good double duelist potential with either, if you want to run a Kame on Raze, or you want to put in Kaide or Yatsuka on another duelist, when maybe you got May on Waylay or something like that. I really like what they could do here. They have a good corrode too, so there's a lot of options here, I think, for DFM that could catch Gen.G off guard.
Can I just say, if
solid.
DFM do manage to do this, Paperthin, I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth of
What
celebration.
do you mean?
Because you can't just always pick them. This is the boy who cried wolf. If you always pick them, eventually you will be right. So you can't take any victory laps because of all of the times you were wrong.
Now, first of all, Achilleos wanted me to let you know that you're an idiot. Second of all... Second of all, I was on the DFM hype train when they actually played pretty well in Kickoff.
Why are
I
you
don't know.
saving that for this moment?
It felt right. It just felt
was good
right. But I mean, and then, stage 2, like stage 1 was abysmal for them. Let's just be honest. In the middle of that year, they really fell apart. Like, Art was clearly not it as an IGL. Cess, much more consistent as an IGL. Has some clutch potential too. He's shown that at times where he can get those 1v2, 1v3 wins. I just really have hope that this team is putting it together with the right coaches and the best players they could. Now, there are better players in Tier 2 Japan, yes, but they're stuck in contract jail on Fennel. So, Halls and Ace aren't coming out yet, maybe next year, but this is about as good as it's going to get for now. And here's the other thing. May is, there's some interviews in Japan that I've been reading where May has talked about their process for this year. They tried out a ton of different players. People might not know this. Sugar Zero tried out for this team, and they felt like Cess was the better option. So they even May said that his role as duelist was up for grabs. Like, they tried out some other players in there to see if
they don't know what they're doing.
Well, no. It says that there's accountability.
This is where we find out Texture also tried out for this team and May beat him. That's why people believe.
Something is there, they're trying everybody. But there's accountability here, and they wanted to really kind of focus on that. And May is stepping up as a leader. He's talked about that as well, where he's going to be taking on more of a role. And I've noticed it in his streams. He's really going out there, like talking to like players, like while he's playing, like guiding traffic, calling plays for himself, stuff like that. So I think there's a big step up here from your best player who's going to bring out, hopefully, more from this squad.
Damn.
Okay.
TMV, you seem pretty against this. What? Give me a percentage here.
A percentage?
I
See,
want a
first game of the
percentage.
season, you can't go too crazy.
Yeah, I
because,
agree.
Like, you don't know. So this is, to me, is still just a 70-30, but
Ooh,
I'm just...
it's so high then I thought. Okay.
Put this
That
at
is
less
pretty
than
high.
70-30.
Yeah, I would say like a 65 maybe.
Equivalent. Oh, 70-30. No.
Yeah, bro. That extra 5%.
It's actually 68.
That extra 5% does make a big difference on that.
It does. It does.
I tried to grow you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with Sliggy on this one. A little bit less, but honestly, I gotta say, I agree with the arguments, most of the arguments that Paperthin has. I just don't believe that it's strong enough. But all right, whether you run a victory lap or not, we'll find out if you even get a chance once the first week goes through. So we do have Gen.G winning 3-1, but we do have the lone DFM believer paper thin. So that wraps up the first week of matches, and that's where we're going to do, our actual picks here on screen. But we have, I mean, honestly, I didn't actually do the counting, but yeah, like 20, 25 other matches to pick. So we are going to go through this. We're going to, bring up the bracket. Kurt's got it. And I think just for ease, to make it easy to follow, we'll just go through like each bracket, right? Upper bracket all the way through, qualify one team. Okay, that means our top 4 teams of ECT Pacific Kickoff in the upper bracket are T1. God, I can't look at this bracket with a straight face. T1
Dude, it's not even crazy.
Jesus,
it's not even crazy. It's like you forgot everything that Talon did.
No, okay, no, hold on. I just want to clarify my name just a little bit, just 1% here. It's not that I dislike them. It's just that I rate Cruz's IGA very high, and I think missing that is a big. Yeah, but he's not in the comms every round. I think that's pretty big.
Just mid-rounding? Don't need to mid-round when you rush every round.
Yeah.
When you out-aim everyone.
Just throw Primmy at the problem. It'll be fine.
Sure. Okay, listen. I'm just saying. It's not that I dislike him. I just want to clear that up. But
I mean, we have T1. We three of us picked T1 to win.
It's T1 versus full sense. We assume T1's winning this, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
All right.
Even though, man, Primmy dropped that. Oh, that I still think about that 1v4 on Corrode. God, that was filthy. But anyway, I think T1.
All right, T1 still wins out. Paper X, right? The faded matchup.
Paper X, yeah.
And three of us voted T1, so T1.
Yeah. T1.
Next is ZETA Division versus VALORANT. Now, 2 Japanese orgs, but not 2 Japanese teams. Where do we stand?
Did they play in Soup?
Koreans,
Yeah, I feel like probably Varel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
VALORANT here.
Pains
over
me to
ZETA.
say it, but yeah.
They did not play each other in Soup, by the way.
Oh, no,
Oh,
here's
they
one
didn't.
for you.
Okay, I
John.
couldn't
Here's one
remember.
for you.
DFM versus Nongshim Red Force. I think this one's. I assume Paper Thin's going.
I'm going DFM, but can I? The map pool. That's all. I think that's one of the biggest. things.
Paper, I'm gonna say something random will happen here. I'm going DFM. There has to be an upset.
They lost to him. I mean, you could argue that DFM lost to Nongshim in playoffs of stage 2, but it doesn't matter. Different.
Long time
I think
ago.
so.
Really? I mean, I would go for Nongshim here.
I think I'm doing Nongshim here for sure.
Okay, so the map pool is something I hadn't really thought about, but 2 and 2.
No, don't.
Coin.
Just,
It's a 2 and 2. We got to do the coin.
I think I'm not going to believe in DFM until I see
Tails DFM. We'll take Tails.
All right, Tails DFM.
No
Heads Nongshim. Let's go.
Tried.
50% actually.
I take back what Achilleo said about you, TMV.
Can't believe.
Full sense are going through.
Dude, if this happened, bang a lower bracket.
It would be a banger lower bracket, though. Holy. The storylines, that becomes like the most interesting part of the bracket all of a sudden with the GE run and then full sense. I mean, honestly, I think for Pacific fans, T1 and Paper X, and then, any team really, right? It's a pretty competitive region.
Third's pretty. I'd be surprised if T1 or Paper X don't make it. And then it's up for grabs, man. It really is.
Oh.
I feel like there's like 6 teams that I could be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There's our Pacific bracket. It's saved. It's locked in. I don't know what we were doing halfway through, but there it is.